Yes, a very warm welcome to you and thank you for joining us on Health and Wellness. My name is Zaitun Ali and I'm so excited that you made time to tune in today, and the topic of discussion is albinism. Joining me in studio, I have Peter Njoroge, who is an albinism advocate and inclusive champion. Karibu sana Peter.
Asante.
Nimekwambia ndakuita Njoro, si ndio? You know I have a colleague called Njoro. Yani nimeona tu Peter hapa nishaanza kuita Njoro. Karibu sana.
Asante.
And we also have Lois Bonyo. Karibu Lois, she's also an albinism champion.
Thank you so much.
The lipstick is popping. It's a red affair.
It's a red affair.
Yes, and you're looking lovely.
Thank you.
Karibuni.
Asante.
Good to have you today. And as we know, albinism is actually a genetic condition that it's actually rare genetic condition that reduces the production of melanin in the body. So melanin, as we all know, is the pigment that gives us color on our skin, our hair, our eyes. And they're going to discuss more about this condition and how they've been able to live with it, how it has affected them socially, health-wise, in every single aspect, and also the advocacy and policies behind it. So welcome again to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I think ladies first.
Uko karibu na mimi. Ladies first. Peter, how has it been actually living with this condition?
For me, I'm Peter Njoroge.
Yes.
A person with albinism. Kukua albinism, someone with albinism see something easy.
Yes.
But I appreciate environment yangu ijakuwa mbaya na ijakuwa.
Why are you trying to be diplomatic? We are just starting the show. You're being diplomatic, you know? Ati si mbaya. Si mbaya sana. Tunangangana.
Sindio.
That's a typical Kenyan language.
The Gen Z
Kenya lazima unge ukweli.
Yeah.
Kuna ups and downs, kuna good side, bad side, yeah.
Yeah.
Ni kungangana.
Okay. So I want to take you back when you were growing up. So at what point were you now able to realize that, okay, so I have a different skin condition, different than the others, and how did you now come to discover what you're living with?
Okay, nikiwa mdogo, like,
yes.
I'm the firstborn of 3, so it came a point where as I was growing, as I was playing with other kids, I could be burned by the sun. So evening nalialia sana, like sijui nini inaendelea, but good enough my parents na my relatives, they had the opportunity to meet na a person with albinism before, so they had that knowledge. So mimi mwenyewe singeweza kujiprotect, but they had the opportunity to take that in them, kunisaidia. Okay. Nilijua niko na albinism. I think nilijelewa vizuri nikiwa around tuseme 10. Hapo 10 years
okay. Like class 4.
Class 4, yes, because nilihama shule from Ushago.
Okay.
Nikaenda Thika. So Thika hapo ndo nilienda, kulikuwa na other kids with albinism, Thika School for the Blind.
Okay.
So hapo ndo nilijua hapo ndo ilinifungua macho, kumbe sio mimi peke yangu, because nilikuwa nadhanianga ni mimi na ni mimi. So hapo ndo ilinifungua macho, tuseme around 10 years.
Yes. Na vile ulikuwa unafikiria ni wewe peke yako, how was it for you by the way?
Ilikuwa funny because like hata sijui ni
was it unique?
Nilikuwa naona nikiwa unique because as I was walking around ama playing with other kids, maybe wangeona kama yai hivi, no? Like when you unaweza handle mayai.
Abuju.
Anaona maybe akicheza na mimi sana, anaweza niangusha niumie. Ama like anaona tu huyu like ako too different tu kidogo na sisi. But when nilifika around 10 years ndo nikajua si mimi peke yangu, tuko wengi.
Okay.
Yep.
Lois. Can imagine that feeling.
Lois, you can imagine that feeling.
You know the feeling of meeting someone.
Yeah.
No, like you look alike and then just meet that person. Hata kama ni kwa street peke yake ukitembea, unajua that ka feeling inakupanga tu ka joyous feeling inside.
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
How was your experience like?
For me, I'll say mine was, I think, quite good. Mine was good. I think it just had... No, my mom was just like that person from the first time that I was born. I think I don't know, she was taught or I don't know, but she had really understood what albinism is, because I remember her giving me stories of like, I gave birth to you, people in hospital are coming, you've given birth to a mzungu, you know, the mzungu bit still there.
She's not.
She was not even worried or anything. So she's like, so they take kofia. You have to do kofias. So when you're playing outside, she'll come. Pana toka kwa jua, endo keti kwa kivuli. Oh, that's caring bit of mayai ya mama. And then I'm also the firstborn. So mayai ya mama lazima tu akuje angalie unafanya nini.
And in school?
I think in school was kind of challenging kiasi as you know, you're getting out from that kamathali love and unajua nothing can happen to you, and then you have to meet a group of other people who really don't understand where you're coming from or what condition that you also have. Sasa mwenyewe sikuwa najua because you look different from the other people. When ni mzungu wa shule, when ni mzungu wa darasa, kila pahali. So it was different.
Na mtu alikuwa kama wewe, another
funny
albino
thing, I never went to a school. I only went to integrated schools. I only went to integrated schools. So it's just a mixed up of everyone. Weka uko.
And you guys are talking about being firstborn. So how is your relationship like with your siblings? Are they also albinos? Just asking?
No.
So it's only you?
Yes.
And the whole family?
Yes.
How do they treat you?
For me, they don't see any difference between me and them.
Yeah.
They're used to that because they found me this way. Unajua wamezaliwa nyuma yangu. So like wamekuwa akijua huyu anakuanga hivi. So you cannot always change ile mentality. Huyu ni mtu tofauti. Like tu wao wanajua mimi ni njoro wao.
Yeah.
Hivyo tu. Like hakuna kitu ingine.
Pia wanakuita njoro kama mimi kumbe.
Like si njoro, short form njoro, njoroge.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. We can now talk about the health side of it all. Let me start with you, Lois. So in terms of health, have you met any challenges? Because something that stands out, both of you are wearing glasses. So probably let's start from challenges in terms of vision.
Well, I think vision is actually, the main challenge. You know, there's someone who even once said, like, albinism is even more of the eyes compared to the skin.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to vision, we really suffer a lot. Because personally, I can't read something that is, yes, it can be far, but in a large font, I'll be able to. But even if it's just near here, now the font is really small.
Yeah.
I'll not even see it. I'll struggle. I'll strain my eyes. Okay. For glasses, I think we just all need glasses. But if you get to see an ophthalmologist early enough, at least you can be able to focus without glasses.
So the challenges with your vision started at what point?
I think for me, I realized mine when I was really in school. Because
primary.
Yes, primary. Because you can say, even if you're seated in front of the class, take a fast desk uko mbele, and you're still struggling to read. Because I remember I used to have glasses. I have monoculars, I have binocular and magnifying glass.
Okay, really?
Yes.
Did that affect your studies?
At some point, it really did, because you can't always be bothering another person to read for you whatever the teacher has written on the board.
So wewe ndio ulikuwa unakaa hapo mbele kabisa?
Keti mbele kabisa na bado huoni.
Oh no.
I remember I told someone, akiwa unaweza nisomea kile teacher, wewe unanisumbua. Mbona huwezi enda kujionea mwenyewe? You know, at times the comments you can't really hit you back.
And even as we're talking about this, actually, albinism is accompanied by vision problems, which include rapid and involuntary eye movements, and also cross-eyed or lazy eye. We also have photophobia, and this is the now sensitivity to light and reduced central vision. So as they're giving their experiences, now that is what albinism causes. For you, how is it?
For me, I noticed when I was, I think, still young.
Yeah.
Juu kwa shule inakuanga huwezi kaa nyuma. By the way, for me, siwezi kaa nyuma hata saizi anywhere, maybe hata any forum I'm go.
Okay, mimi unaniona?
Yeah.
Mimi unaniona?
Yeah.
I hope unaniona. Hii makeup yote I hope.
As in kuona like challenge inakuanga most of the time vitu ndogo and then the room inaweza kuwa maybe haina kuna inalingananga bado na weather. Unaweza pata like it's sunny sometimes unaweza ona vizuri but sometimes in the evening you find those classes hazina those good bulbs.
Yes.
Funny thing, I see well at night.
So light is also an issue.
Yes. Light.
I see well at night, not unless kama ni kazi na move.
Yeah.
So you will make munanifanya I'm becoming blind for some few minutes. But at night ni kama I'll see even in the dark.
Yes, our milita bido umetuzimia stima basi. At this point. Oh, but okay, very interesting. Also, I'd like to know about your social lives. Yani now fast forward to you being very big human beings. Anima Gen Z. Being Gen Z, and let's just talk about the social stigma that is associated with albinism. Peter, I'll start with you.
For me, sijapitia sana, but iko.
Diplomatic person.
Iko. Sisi sema ati life imekuwa smooth.
Yeah.
But for me, it has been a journey relating with other people. So some of them see you like you are the real European. Kutoka ngambo. Wengine wanaona maybe
Kizungu tu ndo ilipotea.
No, kizungu iko. Ujai nipata kwa interview
na hii
nikijitetea.
Na hii interview ya kupata kazi.
Nikijitetea.
Okay.
Yep. So relating with other people, some watakuwa na like you're not normal like normal human being. You are less of human like sijui. But some I think with time they are understanding time.
And okay. And even in the workspace?
Workspace, we talk to them. Some of the employers like wanawambianga this guy kama ni computer yake isiguzwe. Okay. For me my computer lazima ikuwe magnified. So tunaona wewe hujazoea magnification.
Yes.
So you have to use another one ufai kutumia yangu juu taaribu yangu then kesho ni mimi nasafa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even your phone?
My phone inaweza tumia font yote.
Inaweza tumia gani?
Like yangu ni default. But I'm used to that.
Yako ni fold. What do you
default,
mean?
As in
default.
Si kubwa na si ndogo, iko katikati tu.
Yeah. So you at least unasema naeka hapa? Hapa kwa uso.
Naeka hapa.
Really?
For myself, I think venye nilianza kuvaa glasses, I think imekuwa an impact in my life. Because kitambo siko naona mbali, like ingekuwa a very challenging thing kuniambia angalia ile kitu.
Yeah.
But for now, at least hata movement, okay, niambia enda place fulani, I can be able to go reading. My phone, sisomeangi hapa. At least kuna some
distance
kidogo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think kuna a unique thing inakuanga na persons with albinism.
Yeah.
I think most of them adaptability. Like for myself, I know my challenges. So I know how to go about my challenges. So kama ni simu yangu, kuna venye mimi najua tu application fulani kwa mahali fulani.
Okay.
Sihitaji hata kushinda ati like
so you've developed a coping mechanism
as in for myself.
Okay.
So I know how I operate myself. Yes.
Okay. Lois, I love that dress. Let me start from there.
Thank you.
And
make
it's
me
looking
sleep with shoes.
amazing. Unajua. So my question will be, how do you protect yourself from the sun? Especially ukivaa hivyo umetokelezea. How can you protect yourself? Nikikupeleka Mombasa tukienda beach.
Oh, no.
Hapo utakuwa umenitesa kidogo lakini bado nitaenda.
So in terms of by the way, you see now social life, even in terms of vacation you have to see, okay, where am I even going?
Yes. Because let's say like going to Mombasa is a very good idea, but no, the salty soil plus the salty water plus the sun, that's so terrible. It is
Have you been there before?
Yes.
How did it react?
Yeah, I had to stay for like almost 3 weeks to heal blisters.
3 weeks.
Yes. Then the blisters come in terms of like, if hot water pours on you, that is how it is. You'll start feeling that pain and then form the blisters. It's like water has poured on you, form blisters, wait for it. Maji pasuke itoe, then hivyo ngoja another session of skin peeling off so that you can go back.
Okay. So today at least you're wearing like this because at least it's chilly outside.
It is chilly.
Yeah. So how do you protect now yourself? Your
I'm
skin?
not a fan of capes that much. So for
Clearly.
me, Mfunike nywele aje. I do capes, but that one is once in a while.
Okay.
So for me, the bit that I use more is the sunscreen. Me use a lot of sunscreens. So per month, my 1 bottle of sunscreen will last me for around 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
Because me and capes kidogo.
Yeah.
Can't.
So sunscreen
do.
works.
For me, sunscreen works. It really works. And just knowing the right amount to apply, not just applying sunscreen. No, you can just let you naika kama kidogo kama mafuta and then imesonga.
Yeah.
Me, I measure my sunscreen using my kidole. Hapa, like this. This is only go on the face. Another one.
So was
Pane-
that how it was recommended by the dermatologist?
I remember seeing one dermatologist and she really recommended that.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's been working for
It
you?
has been working for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's working for you? Kofia.
Kofia. I do work with a cape. Each and everywhere I go, I have a cape.
Yeah.
If I'm walking outside, you'll find me, like today, nilikuwa natembe to town, so I had to wear the long sleeve because I have a short sleeve shirt.
Saa jua ikitokea.
Ndio maana niko na
Joto. No, like joto. Hey.
Nilizaliwa December ikielekea January, so I'm used to that.
Summer baby. You are a summer baby.
Yep.
Yeah. But in terms of perspective, how do you see like the society is perceiving people living with albinism? This question, let me put it to you.
To me?
Lois, yes.
I think how the society perceives, personally, if asked, I would say depends on also how you carry yourself within that society.
Okay.
Because if we allow the society to also demean you and just like you also intake the negative comments, I'm being honest, they'll know that's your weakest point and they'll be using that against you.
How do you think they can better understand your
A lot
condition
of
and support?
sensitization.
Yeah.
A lot of sensitization needs to be done on albinism. And also just like the mere and getting rid so as to get rid of the myths that you have in the society, because the myths are so weird. I remember meeting
Mention them.
someone.
Yeah.
No, I was actually walking. I was walking with some people, and then someone akatusimamisha.
Yeah.
And then you assume, it was a rowdy place, so we assumed. The next moment tunapita hapo tena, the person decided to follow us. Fata akaniambia, wewe 00 kuja hapa, tunaenda kutengeneza mamilioni na wewe Tanzania.
Really?
Yes.
How did that make you feel?
I was shocked. And then I was walking with my mom, and then she's like, why ni nini unasumbulia mtoto wangu?
Oh, yeah. She defended
The person who was there slapped that person.
Really?
Like walking, yes, slapped that person. And then it ended up being chaotic. Because really, because I was also trying to understand from what perspective is he coming with this. Like, is he used to maybe doing that to other people, or does the Tanzania thing still continue? Because even coming to look at it with that, even after even us celebrating the World Albinism Day, which was celebrating a decade of collective progress, is it less than a week later, we see another case of a person with albinism who has been killed in Tanzania? See, well, that statement really took me back, because So don't you see us also as people in the society, or what do you see? You only see us and you only see money. You know, that impact is not really good. And then you only find like it is not even him alone. You also find a group of other people who are still in the same cocoon as him, the same thinking. The thinking capacity is still the same. Nothing changes really, which really makes it really, really tough.
I get you. And even as we're talking about that, we just want to take a short commercial break. After the break, we're coming back with more in terms of advocacy, and we'll get to hear why they decided to be champions in terms of sensitizing people about albinism and just how the society can better understand this condition and also this community. Remember, the WhatsApp line is 594389. Hey, leo nimesawaje? 0759434389. It will be running on your screens, and also catch us on our socials at @KTN_Home_ and at @Ali_Zaitun. Let us know if you have any questions about this condition, and also Njoro wako hapa, Lois wako hapa, watajibu maswali. Thank you so much. Don't touch the dial. We are coming back soon.
Back to school big on you. Get ready for the best school term yet. Just on Final Push. Term 3 is finally here. Close the year in style. We're big on making sure you look and feel your best. We understand the Kenyan back to school. You can count on us. From head to toe, this year's all about you. Enjoy all your back-to-school essentials on fully stocked shelves. Best deals and offers on all your back-to-school essentials. Cushion for all your parents' and guardians' pockets. Because we're big on you. Back to school, big on you. Shop now and make this year your biggest yet. Naivas saves you money.
People come to me and they say they get discomfort when they have ice cream. Can you imagine that? Avoiding having cold ice cream. Sensodyne gives you long-lasting protections against sensitivity. And people come in and they're like, oh, it works. I can have ice cream and I'm not in any discomfort. I recommend Sensodyne because it works. It's brilliant.
This is the comfort of a mom's hug. Nahi ni Molfix diapers. Comfy like a mom's hug. Baby's drink as gloop. Molfix absorbs like whoop. Makofi to both baby and the new Molfix diapers. With its cottony soft texture and 3 times faster absorbent channels, the new Molfix diapers help to prevent rush. Molfix, comfy like a mom's hug.
Helps reduce appearance of stretch marks in just 2 weeks. New Nivea Radiant and Beauty Advanced Care for your shade of beautiful.
Dive into innovation at Mombasa International Show, September 4th to 8th, 2024. This year's theme, promoting climate smart, agriculture and trade initiatives for sustainable economic growth. Explore innovative agriculture practices, cutting-edge technology and sustainable trade initiatives. Enjoy activities for the whole family. Adults, 300 Kenya shillings. Kids, 250 Kenya shillings. Join us in Shaping Tomorrow. Hashtag Mombasa International Show 2024.
Enjoy na GoTV. Beste yako wafuta. Tuna connect na ligi zote. Jishikie GoTV leo ujinice na the best futa live on Supersport. GoTV. Love it.
Imagine an illiterate, jobless youth embarking on a journey from India to Kenya with nothing but hope. This is the story of Primand Popat Chandaria, who built a business empire spanning over 40 countries across Africa, Europe, America, and Asia. An empire that employs over 40,000 people and a legacy of philanthropy that has touched millions. From success to significance, this is not just a story of business, but of giving back. Beginning this Saturday, The Standard brings you the exclusive serialization of Dr. Manu Chandaria's incredible journey. Grab your copy of The Standard and be inspired by a story of resilience, hard work, and giving back. Don't miss out. KTN, welcome home.
Mgomo wa walimu shule za upili waingia wiki ya pili, huku athari zikiongezeka kuhusu maandalizi ya mitihani ya kitaifa. Rais William Ruto wahakikishia wafuasi Kenya Kwanza kuwa ushirikiano wao na upinzani haukuathiri nafasi zao serikalini.
I am very proud that we are having as a country the right conversation. Conversation about the development of our country.
Wadau watumia kilimo biashara kama njia mojawapo kudumisha amani eneo la bonde la Kerio baada ya muda mrefu wa uvamizi na wizi wa mifugo. Mfanyi biashara maarufu na mhisani mkuu kwa jamii za ukanda wa Pwani, Hasmoh Patel maarufu kama Hasu, apewa heshima za mwisho kabla ya mwili kuchomwa kulingana na itikadi za Wahindu.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, remember this is Health and Wellness. Oh God, I'm laughing here because I still have my guests in studio. I have Peter Njoroge and Lois Bonyo, who are albinism champions. You know, we've been talking about albinism and the conditions that they are facing, the challenges they are facing in terms of health and socially. Sai Peter hapa ananiambia we, kuna siku mtu alikusimamisha. Hebu wapigie story.
Okay. But it happens a lot. It happens a lot. Like there is this time nilikuwa town. I was walking and there. Nimengara vizuri sana. So there is this guy aliniona akasema, "Hey, mzungu, come. I need 100 bob. Nunulie lunch." Inashangaa.
Mzungu anasema European.
Yeah, sasa like yeye ni Mkenya so anasema mzungu. So yeye ameona mzungu and the mzungu has money. So give me some money. Juu anaona hiko ngara yote yezi kuwa.
Give me some money. Oh really? So by the way, clearly there are stereotypes and there's lack of information out there. So how do you deal with these stereotypes and the misconceptions, the myths?
Sometimes it gets to a point unapeana. Like kama ni lunch, there is this time nilikuwa natoka kama supermarket TV. A kid came ananiambia I need bread and maziwa. Si nikarudi tu ndani, nimemchukulia ndo sasa asinisumbue. Sometimes inabidingi to I like to wakuondoke tu like. Some of them wako na businesses kama hizi, some of them wanapata na hizi chewing gums. You buy from them so that at least that evening wanaweza pata something to eat.
Sasa itabidi umekuwa rich at this point.
Like by the a person with albinism tunasemanga sometimes ni tuseme tu ni a God given child. So ufai kumficha ama like wacha tu waonekane, wacha waseme yeye ni mzungu. Hiyo pesa yenyewe wanasema ako nayo itakuja.
Amen. You're receiving blessings. Yes. And I was telling Peter right now, unajua umekuwa pink.
Yep.
Kabisa. So okay.
Mimi sijakuwa pink.
No, hujakuwa pink. So ni joto ama ni lights?
Oh, for myself inakuanga nikikaa mahali kuna joto, alafu ni feel joto.
Mahali kuna watu wa hot. Unaona vile tumesurround?
Tumeoccupy.
Or sometimes you might see my skin ikiwa pink. Kama saizi. but nikiwa natembea mali hakuna joto iko tu sawa. Alafu albinism naonanga some skins wako yao iko light, like iko whitish.
Okay.
Mine inakwanga pinkish, but si whitish sana.
Yeah. Okay.
Zinakwanga sometimes different kidogo tu. Ni venye unapatanga like mtu mmoja ni mweupe, mwingine ni mweusi. Like,
so there are also
vary.
variations.
Yes, there is variation.
In albinism.
Yep.
Okay. Wewe mzungu wetu wa
Mimi nachandombe nakumbuka iko mtu alinikanyaga na mkokoteni town. Nikitembea. Wewe mbona umekanyanga European?
So it happens also to you?
Yes, but it really happens a lot. Even as late as, we give you an instance of yesterday. Went for a climate summit and then was walking with someone kwa barabara. Nilishtukia tu mtu ameniguza mguu.
Amekushika?
Ameniguza mguu.
Really?
Kuangalia it's like a baby. Like, mzungu buy me food. And then the person I was walking with, aliangalia kambia, this is so depressing.
Okay, not bad. So I know you guys are in the championing space in terms of albinism. So how do you do it? How do you do the advocacy?
I think for me, educate, like just anywhere you don't know, in any forum, I can speak to a group of people and they're like, hey, what is this? Just start from there. Like I also had like a conversation with my younger sister to literally explain to her what this is. She's only 9, but we have those conversations.
So she also has questions about it.
Yes. She's like, by the way, shule niliambiwa, mbona ufanani? No, for her, she was told roughly. It really hit her. Sistako anakuanga amejipaka rangi ya white. Ndio maana anaficha black amejipaka rangi ya white. Anatembea hivyo.
And that got to her?
It really got to her because kuja home amefura. Nini mama? She's not okay. Until she later on, she's like, ni kweli unakuanga umejipaka rangi ndio umeficha ngozi ya black ndani.
Oh no.
No. Alilia. By the following day she didn't go to school. Alikataa kuenda.
We are talking about bullying. Someone is being bullied on your behalf.
On my behalf. Instead of you bullying me,
have you ever faced it, by the way? Wewe mwenyewe kwanza.
Me being bullied?
Yeah.
Kwambia nishachenjiwa mafuta ya jua, nikaekewa maji, nikavunjiwa glasses, nikaibiwa monocular, magnifying glass.
When you were in school? So when we're talking about this, actually, in terms of policies that are being put in the workplace, also in school, what would you recommend?
I think for schools, because I really went to, even after all that, I really went to a good school. I'll say that. I really went to, because I'm not going to mention names. Wanjaniambia ni wa market, so I won't mention names. I won't mention the name. It was really a good school. Accommodative, fast. They had to really understand, this is this, you're coming to this. If it's blouses, I had to do long sleeve. I was allowed to do capes. They couldn't even find a teacher reminding me, mbona hujavaa kofia, umpaka mafuta ya jua. That's a teacher reminding me, by the way. Accommodative. It was just when teachers are in a surrounding that accommodates you. Even when teachers really understand what this is, from that perspective of them understanding and knowing that, man, this is accompanied by this. It's not being a burden or anything, but just know if it's class, anafaa kaimbele, kofia, that some things that are not allowed in school. Kofia, just allow them.
Was it the same school that you're saying walikubadilisha hizo vitu zote mafuta wakaeka maji?
Hiyo ilifanywa tu na group of some people.
Did you
still
report
the same. Yes, I did. But the action was taken. But and then I remember the issues, sunscreens that sikuwa na shida nazo, niendeni nazo. But I got my monocular back, my magnifying glass was also brought back.
Oh no.
Just by like, me, I'm tired, I'm akili. But that one was insinuated by something else. Ilikuwa kind of a revenge.
Okay. Uliwaibia boyfriend?
Hapana.
It's okay. Peter, what kind of social advocacies and support groups are you involved in?
Okay, for myself, I do individual advocacy. Like, for myself, kuna people, like I meet persons with albinism. So I find, like, there is this day, nilikuwa home, nilikuwa church. So there is this lady, alikuwa na a kid with albinism.
Okay.
So people, like, huyo mtoto, alikuwa na cheza, sinajua penye watoto ucheza church. So people were looking at me, then wanaangalia mtoto. Mimi siko nimemuona. So a lady moja wa kanisa akaniuliza, leo umeamua kuja na mtoi? Nikashangaa, mtoi? Aje. So ndo nikaona that kid. So kuona that kid hako amevaa kofia. Like unajua ni mtoto mdogo. Yeah. So mtoto mdogo like lazima understand ndo ana grow. So nilimfuata nikajua mama yake. Vile nilimshika hivi, I think hakuwahi kuona mtu mwingine with albinism. Yes. So alikuwa jumpy sana, so he had to keep calm. Alitulia by the way, hadi akanaanza kunitanko nini. Alifurahia. So I had to find the mom. We talked. Akaniambia how the journey has been. The good thing, the husband is a doctor. So the husband alikuwa na information about albinism, blah blah blah. So the kid hata kukuja hikuwa a big surprise. A kid like any other. So tuliongea, tuka exchange contacts. We talk. If Adi says anything about albinism, if she needs mafuta, I go get.
Also, you can recommend even the best ones to use.
Yes. Even for myself na mwendeanga. Like,
nice.
Hizi zenye zinapeanwa na serikali. Naendea namletea.
Also, the government also gives out.
There is this sunscreen lotions.
Where can people get them?
It is gotten in designated, not all government hospitals.
Okay. Probably mention some that you can recommend to people at home.
I think. I'm not so conversant in Nairobi. I think you can be the one. Mbagathi, Mama Lucy.
I think Kiambu Hospital.
Okay.
Kiambu. I think hizo ndo for myself.
Hizo ndo Nairobi.
Yes.
Okay. For me, so I also know of another county where it's for Laikipia County, you get it at Nyahururu General Hospital and also the naitwa Laikipia Health Service.
Umetoka Laikipia?
Umetoka Laikipia nakwambia.
Far and wide just to come here. Thank you for gracing the show. Yeah, at least. Okay. And apart from that, we were talking about during the break how the importance of now sensitizing a person living with albinism from akiwa mchanga, akiwa mtoto. So how did that impact your life?
I think it had a great impact in my life because I grew knowing that I should wear something on my head, a hat. Miwani, yes, for a kid, you cannot give a little kid sunglasses. Eventually, they'll break them. So
how do they survive? Am I kwangi at that point?
For them, they wear, I think this,
contact.
No, hizi is like zinavaliwa na each and every person. Hizi zinaitangwa aje?
Shades.
Yeah, shades. Like anaweza vaa hizo tu. Juu huwezi mpatie these ones prescribed.
Prescribed unampea labda akiwa shule.
Mimi
nilivunja moba.
Juu utavunja, eventually utavunja mingi sana.
Some of the challenges.
Yes.
Guys.
And getting the glasses. Yeah. Getting just the right glasses for a person with albinism. The lenses differ in a way photochromatic, it's really, really expensive. So giving, your process ya kuvunja, and also getting like an ophthalmologist who really understands you eyes.
Okay. So that's
is also another process.
So hata nyinyi mkiwa wadogo mlikuwa mnapewa hizo standards? Avenye mlimaliza kuzivunja zote, what happened?
Mimi nilikuwa napewa glasses.
For myself, mimi nilikuwa na hizi za nini. hizo
Shades.
Yes. But nilivunja glasses,
vunja
these
glasses.
photochromatic glasses. Nilianza kuzivaa I think nikiwa around form 1. Yes.
Na wewe?
Nilizivaa for the first time niko form 1.
Okay. Lois and
Mimi
you?
nilikuwa class.
Ulianza kuwa responsible mapema.
Bana, hizo nilikuwa navunja.
Oh yeah.
Zilikuwa nyingine hata inapotea tu. Sijui ni aje ilipotea, but mimi nilienda shule nikasahau nikatoa na ikapotea.
We hope they come up with new technology whereby itakuwa even suitable for the kids also.
Yes, ziko za kids.
They
but,
are,
yeah, but
expensive.
Nilikuwa na pair moja, but that pair siko napendanga kuvaa.
Juu?
Siko used to glasses, so I could feel they are very heavy. So, kuzoea, and then, you know, for a boy, jumpy, unataka kwenda kucheza ball, unataka kufanya nini. So, unapata, umezitoa kuziweka kando, na hiyo kuweka kando, you find yourself, you're not used to them.
Okay.
So, you feel like they are heavy. Ukizivaa.
And about albinism can also lead to certain risk factors like actually developing skin cancer and everything. So even as you're going for your checkups at the dermatologist, do they sensitize you on this and the probable risk factors that come along with your condition? You can answer us, Lois.
So for me, I think yes. I think the number of dermatologists I've met, they've been really speaking of that. There is a child that I met recently in June. She was like, unajua ukikaa hivyo sana, sijui nini kufia. Me, I told her just point blank, me and Gibbs, we are not friends. We are not friends with Gibbs. So just had to develop a mechanism of using lotions. She'll tell you, these are the risks. Number one, if you stay for too long in the sun, you'll get sunburns.
Yeah.
If you use, also water quality really matters.
But they tell that person, especially who is now discovering the skin condition that they have, tell them that they are watching some of the risk factors they need to just watch out for.
The sun is number one. I think the sun and us are enemies. We are literally enemies. Yes, you can bask. You know, that morning sun, it's advised. The morning sun for like 10, 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Enough.
That's enough.
Okay.
But ingine
ya mchana
ya saa sita. And then saizi kuna sola ingine
inawaka.
That one, you'll you'll get sunburns. Utapata burns, and the burns will come like if water, I was explaining to you what water has poured on you. The blisters, that's the process of starting to heal.
The funny bit about those blisters, they get, you feel pain at night, mostly at night when it's cool. Hapo ndo unasikia ni kama unaungua from, sijui kama umechomeka.
Ni kama ni yodi bulb inakuanga pain na side na inside zaidi.
Serious.
You'll feel pain usiku kabisa.
Hadi kulala, huwezi lala.
And you've even mentioned about, apart from the sun being your enemy, also during the cold season, there are effects.
Yes.
What are those effects? Yes, Peter.
Also, sometimes you find hiyo baridi mingi, the mdomo hapa hivi kwa lips. Hiyo ukichomwa, si hiyo baridi inakuanga mingi, unachomeka, so you find your lips in the day they are very dry.
Okay.
So you get tuvidonda. Usipotumia mafuta, so inabidi unatumia tu mafuta ndo zikuwe moisturized.
You keep on moisturizing.
Yeah.
Okay. Lois, continue, ulikuwa unaendelea kutupatia mawaidha.
Water quality also matters because
water quality
in
terms of yenye iko na chumvi.
For me it doesn't work for me personally.
So you can't use borehole water.
Nitajikuna in the long run.
Na ukienda place kama, wacha niseme watu wa diaspora, venye maji tu ni ya chumvi. So what do you put it? Uneka nini, disinfectant ama utaeka nini?
Simply use a disinfectant if you can, if you're in a position to.
Okay, so it won't affect the skin.
It won't affect the skin. Me, hata when I go to visit, when we go to tukitoka the abantu and the rural homes, me really get stressed with water. Mi naanza kupiga hesabu ya maji tu na nikumbuka nitaanza kujikuna the following day. Like, no,
So
I'm not doing
disinfectants
this.
can work. Bora isikwe harsh.
No, bora tu isikwe harsh.
Okay. What else?
We have some old water, old. What else? I think those are the main ones.
Yeah. For you, what have you learned over time, Peter? An advice you can give to someone
an advice.
discovering here.
Don't be shy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nasemanga kwangi mshy.
Don't be shy.
Unatupa lugha kwanza. Tumongelea juu ya social life na sijasikia ukisema kama kuna familia kama unataka kuanza.
For me, bado mimi mdogo.
Okay.
Bado mimi children.
Okay, children.
The Gen Z in you, the Gen Z in us.
Imagine. So don't be shy.
Don't be shy. But they ufai kujificha like ukae ni kama unaji neglect from other people. But they some parents la siko baya, some of them uficha watoto. Like anaona this child with albinism like anambeba kama yai sana. But this society inataka watu bold, watu nimeanza na shy.
Yeah.
Umejitoa nje like you are ready to interact with other people. So don't be shy. Engage with other people, learn, protect yourself because cancer see a friend of any.
That is true.
Any person. Yes.
That is true.
Another thing, kuwa motivated in this life. Usikue, but some people wamekuwa discouraged.
True.
From what they hear, from the myths. We are like any other people in the society. Yeah. So don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Hiyo ndio mantra.
Yeah. Mimi nasemanga usikue shy. Sasa ukikuwa shy sasa.
Ukweli. I'm so glad at the point that you guys are so positive.
Yeah.
And you've learned a lot about the condition. You know the do's and the don'ts. And you're actually living in a good well-being space, you know. So where can people find you in terms of getting advice? Wanataka kujua nyi mmemanage aje because I know the challenges can be a lot.
Sure.
Yes, na kila mtu anapitia zake nyingi. I'm sure mnakonga na support group mnajua wenyewe kila mtu anasema mimi niko na hii challenge, So where can people find you? How can even people support you guys in terms of sensitizing the society about this? Wacha tuanze na wewe Lois. Yeah.
Kwanza mimi, let me just say something before. You know, personally say, if you don't know me personally, don't take it personal. So if you say anything negative about me and you don't know me, believe you me. Nitakuangalia ni kuassume na nisonge mbele.
You've grown a thick skin.
Became immune to negativity, man.
Yeah. That's the way to go. Where can they find you?
For me, at me and Lois Bonyo, everywhere, every platform. Lois Bonyo.
Lois Bonyo.
Yes.
All social media platforms.
All social media platforms.
TikTok, nini.
TikTok.
Unafanyanga content about albinism?
Mimi si TikToker sana.
Okay.
Tutaingilia show up.
You can actually.
Instagram, everywhere.
Yeah.
Lois Bonyo.
Okay.
Okay, for myself, nimekuwa under an organization in Agro, like inaitwa Black Albinism. So there, we advocate more of for persons with albinism. Tunakuanga na some matches, we do climate change activities.
Climate change activities kama gani?
Like tuna visit people from the marginalized areas.
Okay.
Where we tuna educate.
Yes.
We tuna sensitize more of albinism, kujiprotect and everything. Kuna more of kwenda, like we had a football club and we are still having it by the ni venye persons with albinism hatuna wengi, like wengi tunataka
Amna wengi
Like,
wengi wajitokeze.
Wajitokeze. Sasa hiyo ndo nasema.
Sasa ni football.
So they need to come.
Tuchezange football.
Yes, or for ladies.
So unaenda tu unajibamba.
Sasa
Unapiga hiyo ball.
Tunataka spectators sasa.
Cheerleaders.
Alafu
cheerleaders.
Pia ni wao pia wataki kucheza.
Mimi football ni uongo kwangu. Mimi am football
Unaweza
fanatic when it comes to football, lakini kucheza.
Mbona Gen Z? Hatutagiju ya football hapa sasa by the way. Anyway,
So,
Black Albinism,
Yes, tunafanya some content there. Kusensitize bado about albinism.
Yes.
Unaweza nipata bado online, Instagram, Facebook. Instagram Peter_2KE.
Hizo mbili zote zilikuwa za nini?
Mbili ni
Juu nilikuwa naziweka mbili because there were too many Peters.
Okay, enyewe ni ukweli.
Yes.
Next time
So niliweka mbili ndo iko unique.
Okay.
Facebook Njoroge Peter.
Okay.
But the Njoroge Peter has a lot of
We'll actually tag you on our social media platforms as well after the show, as we are going to upload this on YouTube. How can we support the cause for Black Albinism as we wind up?
I think you can be showing up.
Yeah.
Like, tukiwa na event tutakuwa tunawalika pete.
Please make sure. Make sure. Tutaenda sasa.
And then also
there's an event you actually, but it was not for albinism.
Yeah, but for them they incorporate, it's all about us.
Okay.
We're united by our skin colors.
Yeah.
And also we need the society to get the difference between albinism and also the vitiligo part.
We'll actually have an episode about vitiligo. Ni vitiligo ama vitiligo?
Depends on the teacher.
We'll actually have an episode about that, so that in that one, that time round, we'll have a dermatologist to come and explain the difference between the two. As we actually tell people and sensitize them about this matter.
Can we give a thumbs up to some people who are doing incredible work, Suku?
Yes, please do quickly.
We have an ophthalmologist at Advocacy, Dr. Choksi.
Yes.
Under the Dr. Choksi Albinism Foundation. She's really doing an incredible work.
Wow.
You say glasses, photochromatic, everything. Kudos to Mama.
Oh, wow. Dr. Choks?
Dr.
Choksi.
We call her Mama.
Oh, Mama.
We call her Mama.
So, Mama Dr. Futa, you'll come to the show as well and talk to us more about this, yeah? Thank you so much for joining us. This very episode will be up on YouTube almost immediately. Asante sana for joining us and tuning in from the beginning till the end of the show. My name is Zaitun Ali. This has been Health and Wellness. Find us on our socials at KTN Home _ and at Ali _ Zaitun. Until next week, see you guys.
Bye.
Hey, asanteni.